What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be running through my quick YouTube setup, showing you guys what my setup looks like. Obviously you can see it behind me, but we're gonna get more in depth. This is part of a 3-part series of getting more into my life. Of course, last month I dropped the day in my life video about what my life looks like as Poké Daxi. This month we're doing the YouTube setup, and next month I'm gonna show you guys a video on how I edit my videos for any of you creators out there who wanna find out how I make my videos. And obviously this will help you as well because it'll show you what my setup looks like. Let's get into it. So this video will honestly kind of give you room tour vibes. This is me walking into my room with garbage on the right. That's not important. First thing we have here is my bed. You've probably saw it in the day in the life video. I do have my boy Fluffy, my boy Piggy, and yeah, I do shoot my videos in my rooms for anyone wondering. So I sleep here, edit here, you know, not far travel to work. We also have this light here, which is a good ambient light, as well as this diffuser that you guys saw, or sorry, humidifier. Pretty much just adds, kind of makes the air more humid because it does get pretty dry out here in the winter. And this also adds kind of like an ambient, you know, kind of vibe in the background of my light. A lot of people think I have like a smoke machine or something going on in the background. It doubles as a light and a humidifier, but also it's a nice little background thing to add into the video. Switching over here, we have some gear I am trying to get rid of and selling. That's not really important. We do have a wireless charging stand for my phone. This is usually, I'm pretty lazy, but now I like to just throw it on there, get her charging. And then we have some USB-C cables and some US Mini. I forget what these ones are called, but pretty much this is just like a little kind of simple charging station. I like to keep it nice and organized. Obviously I can have these things that are like glued down to the table here so that they can just hold my wires. And then of course we have our beautiful Alexa, which you have seen in the past videos. Then here is kind of like a wall full of a wall full of chargers, just to charge things. Then obviously we have this wire going all the way up to our beautiful neon light that my girlfriend got me, which is super nice. And of course the play button. This again is another little background show off thing. We have a closet here. We have some tins here, which are just some extra tins from someone sending me some Pokemon cards. Shout out to Edward for those. Now I'm not gonna go through all my drawers, but I will show off my camera gear drawer. So I do have a drawer here that pretty much has like all my camera gear. As you can see in here, you know, I have an old film camera. I have like one of these new Intax mini kind of cameras. And then we have like other gear in here. It's kind of hard to see. Let me see if I can get a light. Yeah, so pretty much, you know, in here I got a camera cage, you know, some SD cards, some tripods, and this is where I kind of leave all my stuff. I have a GoPro, a 360 GoPro. I could actually use this for one of the videos if you guys want to see, but it's a 360 GoPro. It shoots 360-degree video. Pretty cool stuff. We have our drone here, which we've used in the past, and then some microphone things, some, you know, windshields and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much my camera drawer. It used to be a lot bigger, but I got rid of a lot of stuff that I wasn't using. And honestly, I don't really use any of this stuff. All the stuff that I mainly use in my videos are already out kind of and set up, you could say. Okay, so now we have the actual YouTube setup itself. First thing, let's talk about lighting here. So we have, of course, right here, this is our main key light. If you've ever taken a course on video production, you know that in a 3-point lighting setup, there are 3 main lights. We have the key light, we have the fill light, which I actually don't have a fill light, but normally would be like around there. And then we have the background or the hair light slash, you know, the rim light. You can call it whatever you want. So pretty much what it does is you have your main light lighting you up. You have a fill light to cover in the shadows. Obviously I don't have one because I kind of like having like that contrasty face, you could say. And then the back you have this hair light, which kind of lights up the side of your face and pulls you out of the background. I've actually chosen a blue fill light because it adds kind of like a cool blue ambience. You will see, I'll show you guys a screenshot right on screen right now of the actual setup that this exact, because I'm about to record a video after this. So that video, here's a screenshot of what it looks like. But yeah, that's the lighting setup. And then of course we do want to have background lights. So we have this background light, we have this, which is technically not a background light, but then also we have this background light. So you kind of want to make sure you add stuff in your background to also make it interesting, not just have those 3 lights. So that's pretty much our lighting setup. This thing right here, obviously I don't just leave it in my room like this. Usually I'll just leave it in the corner over here. But obviously right now, I'm just gonna throw it like this because I'm about to record a video. Or honestly here, I'm just gonna turn it off for now. Now, microphone. I have a Shure SM7B. Honestly, this is kind of like the standard for, you know, streamers and YouTubers nowadays. It's a very good mic, has a very deep bass and creates a very nice sound. If you guys will enjoy the sound of my videos, this is the mic I have. Of course, shout out to Sophia. We have our little Sableye that hangs from our mic. He's in a very good position. He just kind of chills there all day until he's ready to record. For mic stand, I have the Rode R1. I actually don't even know what it's called, called, but it's some sort of Rode mic. I will link most of these products linked below so you guys can find out. Over here, I do have some stand that holds my headphones. I don't really use these headphones to edit, but these are the headphones I use while recording. These are like Sennheiser, I don't know the exact model, but they're Sennheiser's one. And then obviously over here, there's a charging station. It's kind of hard to see, but that is a battery for my camera being charged. And then of course there's USB inputs and also just power inputs. And this thing right here usually lights up the bottom. Usually this bottom part lights up with like RGB, but I don't know, it's not working right now. Okay, this is what it looks like kind of sitting and staring at the, like, you know, the setup. First of all, my computer is a custom built computer. We do have an RTX 3080 Ti in there. Processor is AMD. Honestly, like I've changed the parts so much, so I don't even know what's in there at the current moment, but it, you know, it handles it. It can handle 4K editing. I've never really had too many issues with it, and when I do have an issue, I usually just upgrade it. We do have a Stream Deck here. If you guys know what a Stream Deck is, it's pretty much for streamers. It allows you to quickly jump between like commands you want to do. For example, this button here will mute my mic if I want to mute it. This will start the stream. This right here, I can pretty much just like pop a command, so when I press it, it's not working right now because I'm not streaming, but if I press that, like it'll say, what is that? It'll say pretty much any of these commands. So like if I press the music command, this one, it'll type exclamation point music. We also have this right here, which can change all my scenes. So if I want to go from like, you know, the intro scene to the Pokemon Go scene, I can just click it there instead of having to do it on the computer. Pretty much just allows you to quickly handle things here. You know, Spotify, you can control your Spotify music. Even when you're not playing, you can like start Spotify music. Spotify is not open, so it's not working, but yeah, that is pretty much the Stream Deck. It's a nice little tool to have. You know, if you're getting more and more into streaming, which I kind of am. We do have our audio interface. If you don't know, this looks complicated, right? This looks like kind of like a thing that people use in a studio when they're recording music, but this microphone, since it's like such a high quality microphone, it can't just directly record into the computer. You need it to go into this device, and then this device will send the audio into the computer. So it's kind of complicated, but this is the audio interface I have. It's the M Audio something, I think. M Audio 192/4. I don't really exactly know. We do have our capture card here, the HD60. This is what allows me to screen record my phone or have my phone during a live stream. I can plug it in. I don't have the wire set up right now, but usually I can just plug this in and then kind of live stream like that. On top of the computer, there's a little SD card reader right there. And then obviously I have this, which is actually a remote for my light. Yeah, it's a remote for my light. I can turn it on and off. It's actually a special bulb I bought that comes with this remote. So the light, normally you can't actually turn it off and on, but I bought this special bulb that works with this. So this is super nice. And you can actually even turn up and down the brightness if you want, kind of thing. Pretty nice little tool there. We have a PS4 controller and Nintendo Switch controller, because behind here, of course, PS4 and Nintendo Switch, if I ever want to play. I don't really stream on this PS4, but I have streamed Nintendo Switch games. And then obviously right there, as you can see, the tripod that's usually holding the camera that's staring right at me. So if I turn this around, you guys might recognize this look, because this is kind of like where the camera is looking at all day. Okay, moving across here, we have our computer. It is, sorry, our what is this called again? A keyboard. I almost forgot what it's called. We have our keyboard. It's a Corsair keyboard. I bought it actually in set with this wireless keyboard on Amazon. 90 bucks, I think, for the whole set, which is nice. A keyboard, wireless completely, and then you can also like change the brightness of the colors, and then there's like a software that you can get on the computer if you want to change the pattern. Pretty cool little RGB stuff. I'm not a huge fan of RGB stuff all the time, but you know, I thought I might as well. And then we have this wireless mouse, works super great. Corsair something. Again, I'll link most of these products below. Now, if I actually move the keyboard out of the way, you guys will see this beautiful little landscape here. That's most of it. It's pretty much, this is a Phase Byte. I think it says it right there. Yeah. Computer mat. It pretty much is a nice place where you can put your, you know, keyboard, your mouse, and it's just kind of like a huge mouse pad. And I think it looks really nice. It's a nice little color. I mean, it has a nice little image, so I just left it there. We also have the Logitech Z something. These are wireless speakers, so they have this, or they're not wireless speakers because they actually do have a wire, but they're Bluetooth, so you can connect Bluetoothly. So I have one on my right, one on my left, and then under there's a subwoofer as well, which all connects in super nicely. So yeah, that is pretty much the audio setup. I usually use that when I'm editing. I don't like to use the headphones too much. I like to kind of have a loud sound. And then also, yeah, this right here, This little thing is how you connect with Bluetooth, and you can like change the sound of it by twisting it. It's pretty cool, but I don't really use it. Now for monitors, I have a double monitor setup. These monitors are Dell monitors. They're both 4K monitors. I actually recently made this upgrade. Before I was not editing this, so I have not had these for a long time, guys. I've not just been sitting on 4K monitors. These are a recent upgrade. And actually, the reason I got them is because I wanted to implement a monitor stand. So as you can see here, I do have this stand behind here. It has 2 arms and it directly connects right back into the monitor. You have to get special monitors to do this, but pretty much you can screw them in. And then now I can kind of like, you know, twist the monitor. I can tilt it up if I want. So now you can see like it's like completely tilted up. And the reason I got this mainly is because obviously my bed is here, and me and my girlfriend, we like to watch shows and stuff like that when, you know, we're done working. So this allows me to kind of turn my monitor here like this, and then there you go. Monitor is staring right at the TV so we can watch our favorite show, whatever show we're currently watching. And then yeah, and then you can kind of just like twist it right back in, set up right back into how it was. So that's the monitor setup. Last thing I'm gonna show you guys, because I'm kind of proud of it, is under the desk. I have a very nice wire management. It doesn't look great, but the thing is, the higher you come up here, like you see, as you can see there, no wires are really showing. I definitely recommend you guys try to do some wire management on your desk if you can, if you have a lot of wires going down, because you know, I have so many things up here above my desk, but down here, I wanna make sure I keep it clean, and you know, people don't know how many wires I have. So yeah, that's pretty much my wire management. And yeah, that I think is pretty much it. So you know, we have the monitors, we have the computer, we have the mic, we have, you know, the keyboard, like, yeah. That's pretty much, I think, all there is for my setup, and that's what it looks like. I am always evolving it as well, so if you guys have any things that you think could add to my setup, make it a little bit nicer, let me know in the comment section below, and I will do some research. Now, that is my setup, so stay tuned for next month, in which we're gonna have the last video of this 3-part series, in which I will tell you guys how I edit my videos, the shooting process to the editing process, the whole process overall, so you guys can kind of have a behind the scenes look at that. That will most likely drop sometime in May. So obviously, last month we had the day in the life, this month we're gonna have this little video, and then next month we'll have the how I edit my videos, and then you guys will know pretty much everything about my life. Every day I wake up, I go to my computer, shoot, edit, record, and then yeah. If you guys have any questions about my setup or anything like that, let me know below. I'll do my best to answer them, but I will link below most of the products in here in the comment section below, so you guys can, description below, so you guys can check them out for yourselves if you want to buy them. So yeah, that's it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Follow up on tips, everyone. Peace.